again that we have successfully secured $300 million under the Border Water Infrastructure Program to aggressively address the cross-border pollution from the Tijuana River Valley.
Now, that was January of last year when Congressman Mike Levin praised Democrats and Republicans for working together to solve the most challenging regional issues. In this case, the decades-long problem of raw sewage coming from Mexico, flowing through the Tijuana River Valley and into the ocean waters that are shared by Tijuana and San Diego. We're joined now by Imperial Beach Mayor Serge Dedina, who was at that Happy News conference, weren't you, Serge, last year? Where are we with the $300 million that was promised and this progress?
Well, the EPA is doing a planning process, and federal bureaucracy works way too slowly. I was the guy that was at the White House with former Mayor Kevin Faulconer to ask for them to waive the environmental rules. I figured they thought it was better to have an environmentalist mayor do it, and a Democrat. The White House back then didn't go for that, but the EPA did agree to a much more modified schedule to do these planning documents and come up with a plan, which they're supposed to do this summer. Right now, what we need is infrastructure on the United States side of the border. But the thing that we had to really do to stop what has been happening in the last few months is for the EPA to take emergency action to stop these flows from reaching the beach in the meantime, putting up berms, doing anything they can to prevent water coming across these, the roads. And more recently, we had 10 minutes of rain that caused extensive beach closures in South County.
So from what you just said, it sounds like the overall plan is still on, just not happening as fast as we would like. In the meantime, you want some temporary measures put into place.
Yeah, and when that news conference happened last year, the pandemic didn't hit, but it was like we had a perfect storm last year, the pandemic, and then Tijuana's sewage system collapsed. So we had months and months of closed beaches, and Mexico just was not doing what it needed to do to fix the problem. And so even this year, anytime it rained, we'd have extensive pollution. And more recently, what we saw is almost no rain or a little bit of rain, and we get these flows that happen in the canyons and along the beaches just south of the border fence. So, it's still all hands on deck, fix everything on both sides of the border, and then get this money spent and get people to move a lot more quickly to stop this from happening.
So what kind of response are you getting when you say, look, at least give us some temporary measures right now?
Well, you know what? It was really challenging in the spring. I really had to basically call on the EPA to say, I can't, it shouldn't be Imperial Beach just doing this on our own. You guys have to step up and get your staff to start working on fixing this problem. Things that they had known about. I think the transition to the Biden administration didn't help. Frankly, I was pretty critical of the Biden administration. I do want to thank, Sending Mayor Todd Gloria really stepped up, agreed to communicate with the White House and the Vice President, Senator Padilla, and the EPA as well. I think that's really helped, as well as our congressional delegation. I've been in constant contact with Mike Levin and Scott Peters, the office of Senator Feinstein. I know Senator Padilla really stepped up. So it was, once again, that same group was all hands on deck with the addition of Senator Padilla, and to push and to make sure that it's not acceptable to get these flows to hit us. And I was on the new Navy SEAL base at the north edge of IB in south end of Coronado. We just spent $1 billion to make sure our SEALs have the world's best training facilities that are now impacted by the world's worst ocean pollution. So we got to fix this so these guys don't get sick and our residents don't get sick anymore.
It seems like we're still at the point, though, and my heart goes out to the people in Imperial Beach, yourself, that this has been going on for decades, and every time it's talked about and when things might be done, it's always vague. There's never a date put on it. It's always we're going to be working on it, and it seems like even in this discussion now, we're still at that point.
Yeah, look, it's completely unacceptable. Am I happy about where we're at? Absolutely not. Can we all do better? And this is what I told the EPA. All of us have to do better. Every agency has to do more. The federal government has to stop this. And we can't let Mexico off the hook either. We have to stop making excuses about why Mexico can't fix its sewer system and push them a lot harder to do so. So, we got to stop making excuses and take this seriously. And I'm going to continue being the coach, the kind of guy that pushes everybody to do a lot better, because that's the only thing our residents expect. And it's San Diego, Coronado, and Imperial Beach where people are suffering. And this year, with the stench of sewage in the air, boy, they were suffering.
Want to make clear as we head into the holiday weekend, though, that the water gets tested quite often. You had some recent problems, but it is open, correct? It has been tested as safe and good for swimmers.
Yeah, so the only good thing is, as a result of all this pollution, the county of San Diego and the state of California really stepped up. We have the best testing, water testing, most frequent in the entire country, if not the planet, daily testing. So the county is opening and closing the beaches pretty quickly. They just opened the beaches again. Things look good. We get north wind, even though we have a little bit of south swell that pushes anything to the south. So we're looking good for the weekend. And, we want people to enjoy themselves and have a fun time in IB.
All right, wishing you and Imperial Beach a very positive 4th of July holiday. The beaches are open. Imperial Beach Mayor Serge Dedina, thanks for your time today.
Hey, thanks everybody, and have a great 4th.
All right, you too.